Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to my alternative channel, Anti-War. So welcome to Anti-War again, and we are doing Pepsi-Cola. This is a mix-up, and we're going to mix up Pepsi-Cola made with real sugar, which is the original Pepsi formula, which went away in the 1980s, replaced with the current Yucky Yuck Pepsi, which is made with high fructose corn syrup. No, thank you. Pepsi-Cola Made with real sugar is produced in the United States by PepsiCo. It was reintroduced about 20 years ago as Pepsi Throwback, which apparently is still sold in some places as Pepsi Throwback, but we get it here on a rather limited basis as Pepsi-Cola Made with real sugar, the dark blue can. So there you go. That's what it looks like. I got a deal on it. They had it on sale around here for $4.33 for a 12-pack. All right, so we know that. Now here is something it's probably not so common. It's called the Timeless Spirit of the Cocktail Classic Club, but I couldn't find a trademark date on it, so I don't know when it was introduced. CC Semper Delectamentum. Always delicious. Always delectable. Premium quality. Premium quality. You know it. $14.99 or no, $17.99. $17.99 for this huge jug bottle at Total Wine and More. Brandy with natural flavors and caramel color. Lots of brandies have natural flavor and caramel color, but they don't tell you that. And they're not required to tell you that. It's not a mandatory labeling statute. Very smooth old pale. V.S.O.P. brandy is typically aged 4 to 6 years, but it's not a law. It's just like a tradition. So you just got to hope that the company is following the tradition. See a little shadow on behind the V.S.O.P. It's like shadow, drop shadow font. Very smooth old pale. So let's hope it's aged 4 to 6 years. $17.99, like I said. It's dark because it's got caramel color added. It's made by IWA Distilling of Kentucky. Bought it at Total Wine and More. So we'll pour a little bit of it in the glass. Now, well, there's nothing else to say about now. I don't know anything else about it, so there's no now. That's what it looks like with the caramel color. Dark. And the Pepsi is made with caramel color as well. So they're going to have a comparable appearance. And it smells like they're adding some kind of vanilla or candy sugar or something. I really don't know what they're adding. They're not going to tell you. It's going to be a secret. I've got a number of products from IWA Distilling Company. Now, the flavor is very grape skinny, like literally grape skins. Sweetness level is low. The tannins is like that what you get from like grape skins and leaves, tea leaves, kind of that bitter type thing. Like I say, sweetness low, got more bitterness than sweetness. Oak barrels. So the flavor on this one, I don't know how you'd feel about it. It's definitely 40% alcohol. You can feel that, but it's definitely like a white wine. Kind of dry white wine, which is then distilled into this thing here, this brandy, aged 4 to 6 years. It's a good flavor, but if you've got to have sweetness, it may not work. But then you can have sweetness right now when you can mix it up. when you mix it up with Pepsi-Cola Made with real sugar. Maybe in a town near you. I checked their locator tool. It didn't seem to work really though, because I was checking the stores near me that I knew had it, and then it wasn't showing it. So I don't know. Yeah, it tastes like alcohol boosted Pepsi, which might appeal to you because a lot of people are going to say, yeah, well, I'm about to lay down or sit down in the reclining chair and I'm going to watch Bowery Boys reruns. There's a movie coming on from 1946, and I wanted some inexpensive liquor with Pepsi. This would work. But don't ever drink Pepsi with real sugar. You don't want to drink that, because if you do, you're never going to go back to the regular Pepsi made with high fructose corn syrup. You'll be ruined. It'll ruin you for regular Pepsi, which I didn't like to start with, or regular Coke, or any other soft drink made with high fructose corn syrup, except for the legendary Tahitian treat, which the good flavors in it seem to override the high fructose corn syrup nastiness. But they should make a Tahitian treat with real sugar. That would really be the king. Now, Mathern's right now, that's redundant. Mathern's right now is selling Mexican-produced Fanta, the orange drink, and Sprite with real sugar, both of them bottles, glass bottles, 12 ounce, $1.69, kind of pricey, huh? But that's what you got to pay if you want to play. If I didn't have so much of a back stock of Pepsi made with real sugar, I'd buy those two, but I am pretty backlogged on that, off that 12 pack. So I'm going to go through different liquor treatments with this, different mix-ups. When that's dissipated, if they have any of those left, I'll buy them. If not, I'll scoot over to Winn-Dixie, like bought out by Aldi recently this month, actually. Winn Aldi now. But I'll go to Winn-Dixie and pick up, like if Mathern's doesn't have those two anymore, I'll go to Winn-Dixie and pick up the big 24-ounce bottles, twice the size but less price, $1.25 of Frosty singles. They've got Frosty blue, raspberry, ginger ale, orange, grape, pineapple, cream soda. There's a couple of more. They might have 10 different flavors. $1.25 a bottle, and that's the value there. I could do 2 mix-up off of each bottle. And they're all made with real sugar. I checked each bottle. The ingredients all said the same, made with real sugar. So this is a real winner, I'm telling you. Do I prefer brandy over whiskey? It's a hard call. Brandy is sort of like grape whiskey, or maybe I should say whiskey is sort of like grain brandy. Whiskey is a grain-based liquor, and brandy is grape-based liquor. Or you could make alternative brandies. Apple brandy, known as Applejack, apple brandy. As long as you make it into wine, then you can turn it into brandy. You can make, well, actually, any fruit, apparently. Any fruit can be made into brandy. Now, most of those other ones that you buy are just flavored. It'll say LaRue, but it says, if you look carefully, it says blackberry flavored brandy or spiced blackberry flavored brandy. In other words, it's regular grape brandy, but it's flavored with natural blackberry flavoring, probably some dehydrated blackberries from somewhere, and you just dump it in and filter it. The one with spices was obviously the same thing, with spices added of some sort. I never barely tried it. My daughter's tastes like it might have had cinnamon or ginger in it, maybe both. But true blackberry brandy would say blackberry brandy, not brandy with blackberry flavoring. But that would probably be rather expensive, because blackberries, they tend to be expensive. Now, I don't know if they make tomato brandy. I've never heard of tomato brandy or tomato vodka, but maybe it exists. I'd try it. I know there's potato vodka. I'll try them all. But anyway, most likely though, if I ever bring more brandy on this show, this channel or the main channel, it'll be grape brandy because that's the common ones. Very common. So does Classic Club V.S.O.P taste anything like the D.W. Anders V.S.O.P that I bought at Albertsons? All both from the same outfit, IWA Distilling. Um, or Hartley Brandy, same company, Hartley V.S.O.P. Honestly, no, they don't really taste alike. Same price point generally, but running around $9 a bottle. But they don't. No, I don't see where they taste alike. Oh, phew. A lot of carbonation. No, I don't. Obviously, they're not the same. Why didn't I use a more expensive brandy? Well, the easy answer and the true answer is that I'm not going to use my good and better brandies for this mix up. I want to save them for taste challenges, blind taste tests. So I don't have any Irish whiskeys that I would want to use in a mix up. I mean, I would want to use them, but I don't have big enough bottles. Don't have any Scotch really. I mean, I could use what's that big bottle have? Valentine's. But man, you hate to use Valentine's in a mix up. Seem like you're wasting it. Could use Dewar's though. Or Dewar's 12 year. I got two big jugs of that. I gotta think about that. Maybe I could talk myself into using it. It'd probably be the Dewar's. That's the one that's got the blandest flavor. Not a bad product though, ain't by any means. Of course, I could use a Johnny Walker Red Label. Boy, wouldn't you hate to use Johnny Walker Red Label for something like that? I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. I can't. Rum, yeah. I mean, I've got some big jugs of rum, and I could use that Cane Run. That'd be a good one to use. It's not too expensive. That would probably be the perfect one to use. Or maybe Classic Club, but just a little bit too sweet. Or, I'm sorry, Caliber. Caliber, too sweet to mix with a sweet drink. I think it'd be double sugar. It'd be gross. So yeah, I think I'll use Cane Run. Tequila. Yeah, I could use. I could probably spare a little Jose Cuervo's Especial Silver or the Gold, Especial Gold. Probably could do that. Wouldn't break my heart. Mezcal. No way I'm using Mezcal. Expensive Mezcal for a mix up. I just can't bring myself to it. Rye. I don't have any big jug bottles of rye whiskey. And I paid too much for those to throw it into a mix up. I can't do it. So we'll go through those that I mentioned and we'll see where we are. Hopefully through the rest of these cans, and then we'll be on to either the knee high, not knee high, although it is. I don't think they make a pure sugar knee high. The Fanta Orange made by Coca-Cola. They got bought out, and Sprite. Yeah, real sugar. And if those are no longer available, like I said, I'll go off into the Frosty world, back to Frosty, because Frosty was a wonderful experience, beautiful product. That root beer and that cherry limeade, boy, those people got it going on over there at Town Club of Detroit, Michigan. So, real winner here. Any viewers that ever had Pepsi made with real sugar, let me know, because Love to know what you think about it. All right, y'all take care now.